Hello, audience. Have you ever wondered how Disney Pixar movies are made? Well, think no further. Today, we're going to learn how Disney Pixar movies are made, and we're going to talk about Monsters University. My topic has been centered on monsters. If you could recall, I told a story about Monsters, Inc. Now, today, we're going to talk about the sequel film, Monsters University. I'll give you 10 seconds to grab your popcorn and soda, and let's get started. Pixar's filmmaking process is a design process all centered around storytelling. So here's the process of how Disney Pixar films are made. First, a storyboard is needed. Second, concept art, which is also known as the color script. Third is the modeling process. Fourth is the layout process. Fifth is animation and simulation. And sixth is all about the lighting and the final image. So let's talk a little bit more about each one of these 6 steps. So a storyboard, the first step. A storyboard is a graphic organizer that consists of a sequence of drawings for the purpose of pre-visualizing a motion picture. So in order to create a film, we need to create a storyboard, which is essentially a graphic organizer of various pictures. So this is just one picture. Concept art and color script. This is how Pixar maps out the color, lighting, and emotional beats in an animated film. So in comparison to the previous slide, it was black and white, and now we have some color. Next is the modeling process. This is when characters are created by technical directors to include shading, which sets them up to have more dimension once the characters are lit. The layout process, created entirely on a computer and with the use of a virtual camera. Characters are placed based on camera angles and are animated to fit within those shots. Animation and simulation. This brings life to the characters, everything from the background, so this house, to the hair on the monsters or individual characters. And the goal here is that everything on the monsters will move naturally, as if they were real. So going back to my story, I talked about how monsters are imaginary creatures that are essentially large, big, intimidating, scary, ugly, right? So because they are imaginary and not real, the goal of Pixar in these films is to make them real, to make them feel real, to make them look real, for a connection to be built as if they were real. Textures and colors are also added to make everything pop. Essentially why we have so many bright colors. Lighting and the final image. The final and the most crucial step according to Pixar. The way a scene is lit will bring all the elements in the scene together and help them function naturally together. This is one of the most complicated processes. Specifically, in this movie, Monsters University, there are so many scenes with so many monsters. So in Monsters University, each scene had about a dozen lights in order to accentuate everything necessary to make this film come to life. So that's a little bit about the 6 steps on how a Disney Pixar film is made. I hope you enjoyed your popcorn, learned a little bit about these 6 steps, and I look forward to seeing you in action in a few days. Thank you.